Okay, guys, Paul over Paul's Path. I was going to do a little step 8 and 9. Changed my mind. I had a guy who I'm helping, and he's been drinking a little bit, but he still listens. He's still hearing what I'm saying, and but a bunch of guys at his meeting said, don't call me when you're drinking, right? I thought to myself, man, you can call me anytime. How can we stop drinking by ourselves? That's what the book says. We can't stop drinking by ourselves. But let's go by history. Let's go with the history, okay? So Bill's in his kitchen drinking. This is how A started. Bill's in his kitchen drinking, and Ebby shows up sober. And Ebby sits down with Bill while Bill is drinking. And he says to him, faith without works is dead, Bill, he said, and how appallingly true for the alcoholic. For if an alcoholic failed to perfect and enlarge his spiritual life through work and self-sacrifice for others, he could not survive the certain trials and low spots ahead. If he did not work, he would surely drink again, and if he drank, he would surely die. Then faith would be dead indeed. With us, it's just like that. And this is Ebby talking to Bill while he's drinking. So why do we tell people that are drinking, don't go to meetings and don't call me, when Ebby went to see Bill when Bill was drinking bathtub gin? I don't get it. If you're drinking, man, call me. Ebby called on Bill, and it's over and over and over again in the book, in the stories. Like page, help, right? Unity serves recovery. Page 19 says, our very lives as ex-problem drinkers depend on constant thoughts of others and how we may help meet their needs. If somebody calls me up drinking, he needs to hear the truth. He needs some certain pages to read when he wakes up in the morning. He needs to know that he can call me when he wakes up in the morning, and he needs to know that I'm not going to reject him. There's a guy named C. I'm not even going to give you his name, but he's up in Alaska. His name starts with C. I don't even want to put him on blast. But he's asking for help. Bill got help when he was drinking. Their stories got help. Okay? What does it say in step 10? Let's go to step 10. It says, we're going to continue to take personal inventory. We're going to look for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear like we did in 4 and 5. We're going to ask God to remove it like we did in 6 and 7. We're going to make an amends if we have to, right? 8 and 9. So it's a continuation of 4 through 9. But why are we doing this? So we can resolutely turn our thoughts to somebody we can help. Love and tolerance. Love and tolerance of others is our code. If you don't want people calling you when they're drinking, you're breaking the code. I have tolerance. Ebby had tolerance. I got tolerance for people that are drinking. I might get them to a hospital. They may die on their own. They might need to get to a detox. I don't know. It's so funny. This guy here, he doesn't want something. He needs it. He needs to know what a big book is. He needs to know where meetings are. And he needs to call me. Because I'm helping him. And I'm not hanging up on him because he's drinking, because Ebby didn't hang up on Bill. Matter of fact, they talked there for a couple of hours. And it keeps me sharp. What about 89? It keeps me sharp too. Practical experience shows that nothing will so much ensure immunity from drinking as intensive work with other alcoholics. Like my buddy C, right? It works when other activities fail. This is our 12th suggestion. Carry this message to other alcoholics. It doesn't say sober alcoholics. It says carry this message to other alcoholics, like Ebby carried the message to Bill. Right? Drinking or not drinking. You can help when nobody else can. We're the only ones who can help. Who's he supposed to call? Doctors ain't going to help him. You can secure their confidence when others fail. Remember, they are very ill. How am I going to secure somebody's confidence when I say don't call me when you're drinking? Anyway, I don't want to beat it to death, but I do know in the back of the book, under the A tradition, It says, therefore, no society of men and women ever had a more urgent need for continuous effectiveness and permanent unity, drinking or not drinking. We alcoholics see that we must work together and hang together, else most of us will finally die alone. So if you don't call me, drinking or not drinking, you're surely going to die alone. It's a little pet peeve I got. Anyway, that's all. I beat that to death. We're going to help people no matter if they're drinking or not. That's what Bill did. That's what Ebby did. Thank you guys for your donations. I'll do step 8 and 9. Check out my bio. And don't forget, big retreat. Big, awesome retreat coming up in April. Very cheap. $950 for the whole week. Includes everything. I mean, you can't beat that. We're in paradise. Love you all. I'll talk to you tomorrow.